What's good, everybody? This is Robo from All Bark, back with another video. Today on the channel, I'm going to be doing another Summer League recap, going over the first 8 games of the Las Vegas Summer League. I'm going to be doing these videos for every day of the Summer League in Vegas, so stay tuned for more daily videos coming in the future. The first game of the day was between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the New Orleans Pelicans. The Wolves took this one 102-88 behind stellar performances from Brandon Williams, Josh Minott, and rookie Leonard Miller. Brandon Williams put up 24 points on just 14 attempts and collected 3 steals defensively as well. Josh Minott had a strong game with 20 points on over 50% from the field, picking up a steal and a pair of blocks to go with it. Second round rookie Leonard Miller looked like an absolute steal last night, putting up 16 points and 11 boards while playing some solid defense in his first Summer League action. I was a believer in Miller's game prior to the draft and thought he was a first round talent, and he looked the part in just under 24 minutes so far in Vegas. Former Purdue big man Travion Williams got a start at center in this one, and he threw a couple of great passes as his court vision is a big-time asset, but unfortunately he wasn't able to get himself going scoring-wise, going just 2 for 7. Second-year guard Wendell Moore Jr. shot just 5 of 18 in the contest, with the majority coming from behind the arc. However, he did rack up 6 assists and finish a plus 11 on the box score. I was hoping to see some Jalen Clark minutes, but he did not get into the game for Minnesota in this one. For the Pelicans, the guard pairing of Dyson Daniels and Jordan Hawkins had a solid game together. Neither shot the ball fairly well, but Daniels finished with 18 points, 3 assists, and 4 steals. Hawkins was able to knock down a few threes and put up 16 points and 5 assists as well, with a couple of steals. E.J. Liddell made his highly anticipated return from a torn ACL suffered in last year's Summer League. He played pretty well, going 4 of 6 with a total of 9 points and 3 rebounds. Landers Nolley was a very under-the-radar undrafted free agent pickup. He shot 4 for 4 off the bench with 10 points. The loss really came down to a lack of discipline as the Pelicans racked up 29 turnovers in the game, with everyone in the rotation picking up multiple turnovers besides E.J. Liddell, as he was the lone man with a clean game.
Carton to Miller. Yes, sir. Get the ball right back. Liddell.
Good pass.
Bowen from the corner. And they get the bucket. And Nolley pulls and connects. Hawkins passed up the 3, gets all the way to the bucket. Hawkins from deep, connecting. Hawkins with 2 in the last 2 minutes. Carton on the break, leaves it for Moore. Moore. Yes, sir. Good go.
Good move and good recovery.
Moore inside to Bowen. Liddell blocked by Miller. And the only draft pick by the Wolves.
In the second game of the day, the Milwaukee Bucks took down the Denver Nuggets 92-85 thanks to a big-time second half from MarJon Beauchamp. Overall in the game, Beauchamp went 9 for 18 for 23 points, 8 boards, and a pair of assists. And he finished a plus 15 in 32 minutes. Nico Mannion was a big-time surprise in this one, going for 16 points, including a highlight-level dunk I don't think anyone in the gym was expecting. It's good to see him back healthy and competing for a spot in the league again. Second-round rookie Andre Jackson did what he knows best and stuffed the stat sheet with a 9-point, 6-assist, 3-rebound game that also included 2 blocks and a steal on the other end. He's just a dynamic winning player who knows how to use his athleticism to impact the game in a number of ways. I'm really loving that pick for the Bucks. The other rookie, Chris Livingston, played a decent game, going for 7 points and 6 rebounds in 26 minutes of action. Former Detroit Piston Tyler Cook was a plus 24 off the bench in 23 minutes. He had just 8 points and 8 rebounds, but he played a strong game on both ends to help lead the Bucks to a victory. Drew Timme played well in limited action, going 3 for 4 from the floor. And lastly, Jazion Gortman out of Overtime Elite went 5 for 7 for 13 points off the bench. On the losing side of the game, the Denver Nuggets got a strong game out of Peyton Watson, who a lot of people predicted would play pretty well this summer. He put up 23 points, 5 boards, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. All over the stat sheet, and he was noticeable in every moment he was in the game. Rookie Hunter Tyson went off for 21 points off the bench, knocking down a trio of threes. Fellow rookie Julian Strother had 15 points and 2 steals in the starting lineup for Denver, and Jalen Pickett got a start at point guard and delivered a strong 12-point, 6-rebound, 5-assist night, as well as putting up 3 steals. It wasn't a strong night out of Colin Gillespie, shooting just 1 for 7 and picking up only 2 assists across 29 minutes of play.
The cross takes it to the rim and flushes. And Beauchamp in the second half can earn a chance to tie the game at the line.
You feel like he's playing at a that's miscommunication.
Final minute of the third.
Really good job, Pickett right there, keeping the ball in front, and a big.
Pickett finds some space and hits the fourth as they close the third. Oh, what a move. Pickett terrifically.
Really good play.
Trapping defense for Denver, but they then same for the coaching ranks. Beauchamp had it rejected. Down ball falls off to the Bucks. Oh, what a great pass from Jackson to Beauchamp, who puts it in. Strother from the Beauchamp after the 2-for-9 first half. And Hudson thought he had an easy deuce. He didn't get back on the other end defensively. And Jackson Pickett the rebound.
Great pass.
Watson won't be denied this time. Livingston. Beauchamp wide open.
Moving on to Game 3, the Chicago Bulls got the win over the Toronto Raptors 83-74, thanks to a solid game from just about everyone on their roster. Dalen Terry shot just 4 of 14, but blew up the stat sheet with 10 points, 6 boards, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Nate Darling had a team-high 15 points in this one, and Javon Freeman-Liberty followed that with 12 points and 4 assists. Maybe the best performer of the day for the Bulls was Jonte Porter, the brother of Michael Porter Jr. Jonte finished with 8.7 boards and 3 blocks and was a plus 17. The Bulls bench combined for 34 of the team's 83 points. For the Raptors, Marquise Noel was the player of the game, finishing with 17 points, 5 assists, and 3 steals. Lottery pick Grady Dick didn't have the best game shooting-wise, but he was still effective, finishing with 10 points, 2 assists, and 3 steals. Moses Brown was a fourth down low, going for 14 and 9, and came up with 4 blocks in the defensive end. Overall, it was a very poor shooting performance from the Raptors, as a team total of 74 points shows that. Toronto shot just 37% as a team and couldn't really get anything going offensively.
Learning what it takes to win on the highest level, and where it's good, but not necessarily making a jump. What do you think is important for him to make the jump? Lewis over Hogg. Darling in the paint. Turnover by Noel. Bulls stampeding Lewis.
Nice job against that pick and roll, and then the Raptors are missing shots there.
Noel to Brown. Off. Grady Dick. Noel. Grady Dick. Open.
He's learning every single day. And
Cinder, and then, like you said, sometimes he can hit the outside shot and you go.
So whether it's making shots, it's finding seams, getting to the bucket.
Has to create.
Good pass.
Cuppet Jr. Oh. Caver throws it up. In the G League. Dos Santos for tres. Wieskamp. Dos Santos to Porter. Dos Santos to Darling. Wall fake. Shot made. Hogg from the corner. Marquise.
Good pass.
And the great pass. Nothing there. Noel, why not? Terry.
The next game came between two top 4 picks as the Houston Rockets took down the Portland Trail Blazers in an incredible finish you just have to see to believe. Amen Thompson was stellar on both ends of the floor before leaving the game late with an ankle injury that could potentially hold him out for the remainder of Summer League. Amen finished with 16 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, and 4 blocks. Just absolutely dominant on the defensive side of the ball, and some of the passes he was making on offense, the Houston Rockets have not seen since James Harden left. Jabari Smith Jr. was no doubt the player of the game in this one after a really slow start. He finished with 33 points and 7 rebounds, including the game-winning buzzer beater with under a second remaining on the clock. Tari Eason looked absolutely unstoppable throughout all 30 minutes he played, going for 20 points, 10 boards, 5 assists, and 4 blocks. The Blazers had no answer for his athleticism and effort level. Rookie Cam Whitmore struggled from the floor in this one, going 5 for 18, but he did look pretty healthy, picking up a 14-point, 11-rebound performance with a couple highlight reel dunks in transition. For the Trailblazers, Scoot Henderson got off to an incredible start, hitting his first 4 shots of the game, and had the whole world questioning the Hornets' decision at number 2. He slowed down a bit, however, going 5 for 13 overall before leaving the game early with a shoulder injury that we're still waiting on an update for. He finished with 15 points, 6 assists, and 5 boards in just 21 minutes for the game. Second-year stud Shaedon Sharpe had an off night shooting the ball, but put up 21 points on 21 attempts and had his athleticism on display all night with a major poster dunk as well as a few huge blocks. First-round rookie Chris Murray had a solid game, knocking down a couple threes and finished with 10 points in this one. Lastly, Jabari Walker put up a strong double-double with 15 points and 10 rebounds, going 6 for 8 from the floor.
It looks like he can shoot it. He's got a better understanding. Great pass.
Smith point blank. 2. Henderson gets it out in the corner to Murray.
It's a great event. It's great for basketball. Now, during the regular season, that's a lob and a dunk.
Tied at 60. Shaedon Sharpe trying to get around Huff, able to get to Jabari Smith. Second half to propel the Bucks over the Nuggets. Can the Rockets make the comeback as Sharpe has it knocked away? Here's the run out, Whitmore.
And Tari Eason's going to have a role in this league for a long time.
And Joel Parith with that tying basket. Oh, Tari Eason. You know, Eason with the offensive board. No stick back, but
Tuff does have the ability to protect the rim.
Not that time. Shaedon Sharpe. Shaedon Sharpe with 10 to shoot. Going to drive on Whitmore. Hanging a basket for last year. And looking to build on a good finish.
Yes.
Thompson with it. Here in Vegas as Sharpe going to work. Fades, fires. Simmons. Dame if he's there.
Dame, Scoot, and they've got an interesting perimeter game.
Inbound, Lottie does a nice job. Lob, catch, miss, 2 seconds to go. He has him open. Throws one up in the air. Smith caught it for the win. An improbable Summer League opening victory for the Houston Rockets.
The 5th game of the night was between the Cleveland Cavaliers and Brooklyn Nets. The Nets were without Roderick Whitehead in this one as he recovers from surgery, and the Cavs took him down 101-97. Sharif Cooper continues to look like somebody who needs a shot in the NBA as he went off for 27 on just 12 shot attempts. He also knocked down 9 free throws in the game. Luke Travers had a strong game off the bench with 13 points and 4 blocks in just 26 minutes. Isaiah Mobley, the brother of Evan Mobley, had 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists in this game as well. Former top prospect Amani Bates really struggled in this one, going 5 for 18 from the floor, but he managed to put up 16 points and 6 rebounds and picked up a pair of steals and a huge block late in the game. Lastly, Sam Merrill had a double-double with 15 points, 10 boards, and 5 assists across 32 minutes of play. For the Brooklyn Nets, Kennedy Chandler had 16 points and 3 assists, and former Rockets guard Armani Brooks finished with 17 points on 6 of 12 from the floor. Rookie Jalen Wilson put up 17 points, 5 boards, and 2 blocks in his first Summer League game, showing that his experience level could translate well to the NBA. David Duke picked up 8 fouls in this game, but also had a great game statistically, though, with 13 points, 6 boards, 4 assists, and a pair of steals. Noah Clowney really struggled from the floor, going 1 for 9, but was able to grab 7 boards in limited action. Lastly for the Nets, Matt Lewis went off for 14 points off the bench on just 8 shots.
Space shooter, and I wanted to get back to that. I wanted to get back to some spacing, some days. Definitely want to diversify how we play our, and so have to have some patience with his evolution. But we're excited, obviously, about it. They're starting to launch, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Got it.
They're starting just maybe a slight overstatement. Kobe, have you seen the Mighty Ducks? We're listening to everything you say. Here goes Porter, pass.
Solid job. Be patient, get better. The last 2 years, to your point, he really wasn't having fun playing basketball because of all that pressure.
Gets it around. Just when we were talking about that he gets called for
and get an easy open layup like that and make it look effortless.
Merrill. Jalen Wilson, 16 for the Nets.
That's good. Rated, getting into the ball. Ooh, good play.
Cavaliers, just about 5 minutes to go. Merrill aggressively. Good look to Mobley for 3. Chandler comes away with it. He'll push it.
Good push up.
Armani Brooks ran into Travers and will gladly push it. Merrill passed on the shot to Bates for the layup.
Love the cut.
Chandler aggressive back the other way. Bates got a hand on that. Travers to Cooper. He almost fell. Oh, shifty. Glass and good. Here comes Duke aggressively to the rim and one. They catch and shoot. More of a catch and shoot player than he's ever been. Brooks.
The next game was by far the most highly anticipated matchup we may ever see, as it was the debut of Victor Wembanyama up against the number 2 pick Brandon Miller and the Hornets. The Spurs took down the Hornets in an ugly game, 76-68. The Spurs were led by Julian Champagnie once again, scoring 20 points and collecting 8 rebounds and 6 assists in the game as well. Malachi Branham had another strong performance, putting up 17 points and 5 boards. Blake Wesley really struggled from the field, going 6 for 17 for just 13 points. For Victor Wembanyama, it was not the debut he was hoping for, as he shot just 2 for 13 and looked pretty hesitant to take the ball into the post, even against smaller guards at times. His jumper wasn't falling for him, and he missed a dunk during the first few minutes. But on the defensive side of the ball, however, he made a few major blocks and looked almost as good as advertised on that end. In 27 minutes of action, Victor finished with 9 points, 8 boards, and 5 blocks. I won't be surprised if the Spurs allow him to play another game to show his stronger performance on the offensive end, as he may play much looser next time with less pressure to perform. Rookie second-round pick Sidy Cissoko continued to struggle offensively, going 0 for 3 in this one, and he picked up 9 fouls on the game in just 21 minutes. Dominic Barlow, out of Overtime Elite, had yet another strong game, going for 12 points, 9 boards, and 4 assists. For the Hornets, Brandon Miller played a decent game overall, despite it not being a great shooting night again, going just 5 for 15. He was able to score 16 points and grab 11 boards, and played some really quality defense while including a couple strips on Wembanyama, totaling 3 for the game to go along with a block as well. Kai Jones had the highlight of the game with a major poster dunk on Wemby, and for the game he had 7 points and 10 boards. James Bouknight was all over the place in this one, going 6 for 18 for 14 points. Nick Smith shot just 2 for 10 this game, scoring just 4 points. Amari Bailey didn't have his best game either, turning it over 4 times off the bench and only scoring 7 points on 9 shot attempts from the floor. Overall, this Hornets team is really lacking a lead playmaking guard, and it's really tough to watch as the ball doesn't move effectively at all, and a lot of guys are just standing in place waiting for their shots to come.
Again, he's also another one that stays within himself, does what he's capable of doing, and time. Thank you. Wesley inside.
Came out in droves to watch this debut, guys.
What about Cassidy? And one footer. Scott on the drive.
Not efficient, and Wemby not efficient, but that translates immediately. Yeah.
Speed of the NBA game. Oh, man! Haji set a great screen. Wembanyama switches onto him. Haley got hung up. And, yep. Jackson Spencer representing Miller. Barlow on the roll. Good. Switches onto him. Smith. And he goes to those wonderfully exotic places in the summertime. Miller fires from deep.
I do like the new challenge rule that you get to keep it. There it is.
And maybe a 4-point play. Miller spins and fires.
The second to last game of the day was between the Sacramento Kings and Atlanta Hawks, as the Kings won this one 80-76. All 5 starters of the Kings finished in double figures, leading scorer being Jordan Ford with 20. Keon Ellis had a strong game on both ends, going for 5 steals as well as 11 points and 3 assists. Early second rounder Colby Jones had 12 points and 2 steals on a somewhat off shooting night. And Neemias Queta continued his strong summer league with 13 points, 12 rebounds, and a double-double. Kessler Edwards was super effective this one, going for 14 on just 7 attempts. The Kings got just 10 points from their bench, but it was not needed at all as they came away with a victory anyways. For the Hawks, rookie Kobe Buffkin struggled, scoring 8 points and 3 assists with a pair of steals, but he racked up 8 turnovers and shot just 4 of 14. On the bright side for Kobe, he was not a negative in the plus-minus, as he did play some solid defense when he was out there. AJ Griffin matched Kobe's shooting total of 4 of 14, but managed 12 points thanks to a few threes going through. Brady Manick was the Hawks' player of the game off the bench, scoring 17 points on 5 made threes. Rookie Muhammad Gay had 10 points and 5 boards in just 23 minutes as a starter. Second-round rookie Seth Lundy saw just 9 minutes of action, but he had 5 boards and 3 points in this game.
Live on the shot clock. Hands off. Keon Ellis tries the 3.
Maybe our moves that.
Ford. Oh, what a reverse.
Whoa. Why are his missed dunks better than most people's regular dunks?
Here's the Buffkin.
Good play.
Showing you, he really wants to get to that little 8-foot floater guard.
That's crafty, that just plays the game the right way. He's going to make plays for himself and other. Uh-oh.
Deep launch from, I felt like, you know, the Utah Jazz year. Oh, Tyrese Martin turned away by Dom.
Yeah, that just didn't look the same.
He went for it. Gay will try a 3-9. Reached the conference finals, but I kind of felt like that team maxed out.
No, totally.
What
and it happens. It happens, right?
Point guards. They know what they're doing.
See, like, he set that up.
Can't make the shot. Bounces right back to him. Manic will put up another 3, and he's Krejci out of the post. Out to Manic.
Yaka?
Brady Manic. Mostly in Perth on the western side of the country. Joy Jones back to Ford. Jordan Ford. Stops. And Manic. Is this the fifth? It is. Channing ponders the nickname possibility.
Yeah. Oh, this
Keita. Size rebounded. Here we go. Give Keita to his left. Pulled down by Cavageli. I don't know how.
Don't do it.
But up against Keita. Oh, held his own, but a nice pass by Keita for Jones. Floaters up and Keita. Another cross-court pass.
Gotta stop him in there.
Ellis all over Griffin. He gives it up. Cavageli will take it. You'd accept.
Oh, cookies from Ford. Jordan to the big fella.
Takes it from the rookie up top. Keita. Oh,
damn.
Buffkin.
The final game of the night came at 11 p.m. between the Golden State Warriors and Los Angeles Lakers, with the Lakers taking this one 103-96. Max Christie shined yet again, going for 22 points and 7 rebounds, including a huge poster dunk. Cole Swider stayed hot from deep, hitting 5 threes in the game, going for 19 points. Rookie Jalen Hood-Schifino was super active on both ends despite only scoring 9 points, as he also had 5 boards, 3 assists, 4 steals, and a block. Colin Castleton went 4 for 5 from the floor yet again, scoring 13 points and grabbing 7 boards and a pair of blocks. Max Lewis played much better off the bench, scoring 7 points and getting 2 assists and 2 steals in just 17 minutes. Demoy Hodge played a solid game for the Lakers, going for 11 points in just over 20 minutes. For the Warriors, Guy Santos went off for 25 points, continuing his offensive tear in the Summer League. Lesser Quinones was slowed down a bit, scoring just 15 points on 15 shot attempts, but he also put up 5 assists. Rookie first-round pick Brandon Pajemski had 9 points and 11 boards in 30 minutes of action. And former Memphis guard Kendrick Davis went 4 for 9 from the field, scoring 12 points, and racked up 8 assists in the starting role in this one. Reggie Perry was the best bench performer for the Warriors, putting up a double-double in just 15 minutes, finishing with 11 points and 11 boards.
In with Doug. Swider from deep. Player 2-way contract to an NBA Finals starter. And now with the Lakers, Quinones crossed over Christie. Good defense by Christie.
It's going to be an exciting season with a new face, a future Hall of Famer.
Series had rolled around. He had gotten himself into.
Oh, Max! With maximum.
Good job by Quinones. Nice.
Yeah, nice. I think Darvin Ham's great coaching job in getting a brand new, but across the way at Cox Pavilion. A riveting game in prime
of this championship season where their weaknesses on the defensive end of the floor. Parade saying, is Brucey Brown going anywhere?
He never checked the wallet.
He's got a nose for the basketball. He doesn't mind a little physicality.
Backdoor pass and picked it off. Lakers with numbers. Hodge got it. Back out. Quinones knocks down. Mias Keita with a big game. Big block. Cheese. Christie with a quick outlet. Lakers on the move. Great pass and finish. Under a minute to go in the period. Nice float game.
Has played and won on the wing, and you better be strong in those positions.
Leagues all over the world.
Right.
Fudge. Quinones.
Florida Castleton. So a little bit older guy. Good feel as Christie lets it.
Wonderful ball movement. One more to the corner. Screen by Castleton. And finish. Collins couldn't get the steal. And Swider.
Where it needed to be.
A dribble handoff by Quinones. To Quinones. Whistle and nobody else has touched it this possession. Got it back. Look what I found.
A bunch of exciting debuts came last night from some top draft picks, and that continues today as we have another 8-game slate, including my Detroit Pistons going up against the Orlando Magic, Asar Thompson versus Anthony Black and Jet Howard. I couldn't be more excited for that matchup, as well as some other rookie debuts throughout the day. Other than that, though, that's going to be it for this Summer League recap video, guys. Thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you guys in my next video tomorrow. Peace.